guys, welcome back to the studio. We are continuing the Star Wars Legion series here at the studio, and I'm looking forward to this next paint. I'm always looking forward to the next paint, right? Anyway, guys, as soon as I saw him step out of that down TIE fighter on the Mandalorian, he pulled out that Darksaber. I had to paint him, you know, and that's Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon right there. Real simple paint, guys. He's got a lot of black on him. We're going to do kind of like we did with Iden Versio. We're going to do the highlights on the black, and we'll knock that saber out, get his dark skin. I'm not sure if he's got gloves on or not. I'll check that out. But inside of his cape, I think I said that is red. So pretty simple, pretty quick paint. Simple techniques. Let's get them on the table as quick as you can. Make them look great. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in there.
Got a little bit of red right here that I've got to take care of. It's these real fine lines that I'm going to go ahead and do now, so I can cover the edges with black, or I can trim it with black. So get a little practice stroke there. Do something like that right here. Okay. I've got all of the burnt red down now. It's real subtle. We got it around his belt here. We got a couple buttons, and then the inside of that cape. I may do one more coat of the burnt red on the inside of that cape, just to give it a little more coverage, give it some opacity. And then we're going to go back and do the bright red, regular red. All right, let's do it. Okay, for the skin, I did a little bit of mahogany and light umber, and with mahogany being the base and umber being the highlight. As always, I mixed the two together to get my mid-tones, and that's what we did for Moff Gideon's face here and his hands. Looks pretty decent. I think once we get a wash on there, it'll blend those highlights on his skin in. So we'll get some wash on that face, and we'll get on with the start with the armor. Take some of that burnt red and start mixing it in with the red, just real subtly. Nothing, not 50-50. I'll probably use more of the burnt red with just a tiny bit of red, just to start bringing the red out. So let's do that. Got one coat of the mixture of red and burnt red, and it's looking pretty good so far. I'm not going to take it too much further. I'm going to probably just do red. Let this dry. It's a little patchy for my taste, but I'll keep going over it till I take some of those dark spots out. Like, see right in there? Don't. Anyway, well, looking good so far. We'll keep going with the red until I get red, and until I just get a bit on the touch right here with red, and then we'll move on to the armor, like I said I was going to do a minute ago, but I got sucked into the red. Ha! All right, let's finish it up. we got the inside of the cape done with the red. I used a little bit, excuse me, I used a little bit of ivory with the red mix right at the end, just here and there on the tips to give it just this little worn look. And I went and did, I highlighted the little buttons and the red on there. You can see it's a little brighter now, stands out. Now, we can move on to the armor, and I will start with a mixture of rubber and coal black, but I will keep the coal black higher content than the rubber to give it a subtle mid-tone, and we'll do that a couple times. So right, here's the color combo I'm going with for highlighting this black armor. I'm starting with black, coal black, and then I'm mixing in a little dark gray, and of course the rubber, and then rubber highlight. And those are the colors we're going to be working with for the black on Moff Gideon here. All right. I want to stop and take a second here. I've been using these wolf hair brushes throughout this whole Star Wars Legion process, and they're doing really terrific, especially smaller ones. They really hold the paint well. The tips are curling a tiny bit, but you know, that's to be expected a little bit. And actually, I kind of like the curve from time to time. You know, let's see, let's zoom in on that. See that? See that little curve? I take advantage of that curve, actually. Not the greatest all the time, but it usually ends up being to your benefit. Anyway, brushes are holding up really well. Thanks, Moff Factor, for sending these over for us to try.
Hey guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Mash that like button. Click, and subscribe. Also, please share the content. Much appreciated. Thanks, guys.
Going straight rubber here. I've actually done a little bit of the straight rubber already. It's really starting to show, if you can see, if you look really close. See it? I should probably be real careful because it's going to start brightening up real quick, and I don't want it to look too flat. I haven't decided. I'll probably just do my usual, to change the subject, I'm going to spray my matte varnish, but he's got a lot. His chest plate is glossy, kind of plasticky or polymery or whatever you want to call it. But I haven't been doing that on my models. I could get a gloss varnish and kind of, you know, spot paint some of the areas that need it. But I just don't do that. You know, I could. It's a step you could take, another little extra step for a little more detail. But I really like the matte look. Anyway, all right, let's get some of this on there. You can start seeing it start showing real. See, you gotta start being real subtle here. This stuff will. You gotta be careful here. We're doing the cloak here, and we don't want this stuff to be all crazy. So we're gonna have to be real subtle when we do this for right now. Let's just kind of stipple it in here, right? And then maybe we can blend that in with a wash or something, right? We're just kind of. Yeah, it's okay. Nice little black wash over the top of that, though. We'll really dull that down. Okay, I went all the way out to rubber highlight. Actually, I mixed rubber with rubber highlight to do some real subtle stuff here. And again, there's no wash anywhere on him yet. This is all just straight paint. So everything's looking really well. The only thing we really have left is the base, the saber, and a couple little spots. I need to touch up that pistol. Do some wash on his face, a couple little pin wash in some areas to blend a few things together, and then the saber, and then the base. We got to get that middle, looks like some type of TIE fighter piece or something. We'll figure that out. Anyway, we're getting there. We're about there, guys. He's looking really good. He's turning out really nice. You know, he's not so glossy like the picture, you know, but I do believe this is, I like the matte finish just a little better, but maybe we'll experiment. And I have some some varnish. Where is that? I have some over here. Shake it up. I've got some Express Color. Actually, I take that back. This is the wrong stuff. This is Medium Express. Stand by. It is here. I'll use this gloss varnish. Maybe I can just, use a little bit and brush it on his chest there to give it that little, that little pop. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's touch up, get that wash going and get that saber going. We'll go from there. There we go, Moff Gideon. I just got to do a little bit of wash here and there. Gonna do some wash here, a couple little small places. Oops, brush a little wet. And I'm gonna do a little white dot. I believe I missed one. Right, goes right there. Boom. Get the base and we're done. All right, let's do it. I'm sitting here contemplating whether I should go with the flesh wash of the new Pro Krill or the just my standard Army Painter, which is, pretty top of the game as far as flesh wash goes. I like it the best. But this, I tested it on this model, this new Pro Krill. It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. But I don't know. It's a little red for me. A little too red for Moff Gideon, I think. We'll see. I think we'll go ahead and stick with the Army flesh wash for now. I got some down here. Well, there we go, guys. Moff Gideon, Star Wars Legions. Man, he turned out really well. I'm really happy. I didn't go too crazy on the armor, and I decided not to do the gloss. Maybe I'll go back. And also I did leave his eyes kind of white, ghostly white. I didn't do the black people, but I can go back and do that later. But anyway, he looks fantastic. That dark saber is great. I love it. I can't wait to see these two. Well, not these two. Well, the saber and Moff Gideon on the field with Mandalorian. That's going to be terrific. Guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And we'll catch you next week.
Like and subscribe.